live from Studio B and KPRC 2. Houston Life starts now.
Hi, everyone. Welcome to Houston Life on this Thursday, March 3rd. I'm Courtney Savala.
Hi, Courtney. Hi, everybody. So glad to have you with us on this Thursday, also known as
Friday Eve.
There you go.
Good day. And today on Houston Life, we're introducing you to the East End Coffee Roaster on a mission to elevate our morning cup of joe.
I think I might need a third cup. Also, we're chatting with the local chef, Evelyn Garcia. She's competing on the brand new season of Bravo's Top Chef, which, in case you hadn't heard, it's filmed right here in Houston. Where have you been?
Plus, from emergency housing to grocery assistance, how Goodwill Houston is coming together to support Houstonians affected by the pandemic.
And Joe Sam has a heartwarming story coming up. Hey, Joe.
Hey, guys. Happy Friday Eve. Yeah, there's a tasty way to help a local nonprofit that's providing assistance to patients at Texas Medical Center. I'll tell you what they're doing and how you can join in on all the fun. Back to you.
Okay, that's coming up. But first, let's get a look at your forecast.
I know, a little muggy out here. You know, I liked yesterday's forecast. I guess we just have to deal with it, Frank.
Yeah, humidity's up a little bit because of this southeast wind, and that's going to start to bring in a few rain chances too, but the temperatures are nothing to complain about. Look at it right now. Right there at 75, 77 in Sugar Land, 71 Galveston if you're headed to the carnival. Looking for those temperatures right there at 76, 74 at 6, and 70 at 7. And then tonight, Fort King and Country are in the house. 70 at 7, 64, 61. So a nice mild one for the concert, that's for sure. We'll talk more about our next cold front and our weekend coming up in 30 minutes.
I mean, summer is on its way. I think it feels nice outside.
But yesterday we were in the 80s. Today we're in the 70s?
Well, it's not done yet.
Okay. Strike a pose, Franklin.
Is that your disco move?
Yes!
I'm liking it. Okay, Frank, we'll see you in just a bit. By the way, Fort King and Country.
So good.
It's going to be great tonight, so head on out to the rodeo to see them. Speaking of stars, Texas natives Eli Young Band, they played the Houston Livestock Show on Rodeo Main Stage in 2010, 2012, 2014. You picking up what I'm laying down?
I got it.
Every couple years. Well, here's the thing. They are returning tonight for an intimate show inside the Hideout. Now,
no better place.
It's a great venue. It's a fun hangout. It's intimate. The boys from Denton will perform at 10:15 p.m. after Fort King and Country's headlining set inside NRG Stadium. Special note, this is for attendees 21 and over. Admission is free. You just have to have that rodeo ticket with you.
That is, the after party is so much fun. Okay.
Yeah, the party don't stop.
Speaking of parties, good country music, let's talk about the queen of country, Miss Dolly Parton. You know, she recently announced that she's set to perform at South by Southwest on March 18th.
Yeah.
I'm going to need to figure out how to get there. If you can't make it out to Austin, though, the performance will be live streamed. She's also set to release a new novel with best-selling author James Patterson. This full article with more information is up on click2houston.com. Listen, you can't ever have too much Dolly. You know what I mean?
You can't. And you know, speaking of bucket list items, I've seen her in concert a couple times before.
Have not.
Oh my gosh. I mean, there is nothing like a live Dolly Parton performance.
Amazing.
Maybe we could go together.
Let's do it.
Let's rent a school bus and drive on out together. Bring all of our friends.
You drive. I'll sit in the back.
Okay, that's good. Hey, in honor of Women's History Month, click2houston.com is highlighting the lives and legacies of trailblazing women whose stories you might not have learned a lot about in school or anything of. This article on click2houston.com, Courtney, highlights 14 of them. People I believe that all Houstonians should be aware of. Here's just a small list. Charlotte Baldwin Allen, who's known as the Mother of Houston. Dr. Sophie Herzog, one of the state's first female surgeons. Miss Ima Hogg, who is the First Lady of Texas, Bayou Bend. Her beautiful home is still there. Eva Batcher, HPD's first female police officer. And Hattie Mae White, the first black person elected to public office in Texas in the 20th centuries. Again, there are 14 in total. I posted this Click to Houston article on my KPRC Facebook page. You can see that complete list online.
The complete list is mind-blowing, and then you just start, your mind starts going down to every building, all the landmarks in town that are named after these fabulous women. So connecting the story with the name, too, is fascinating.
You know, we were downtown last night at Bravery Chef Hall, and right there at Market Square Park. Market Square Park is the site of where City Hall, 3 of them used to be, and they all burned to the ground, right? But there's some beautiful photos and historical markers. You can read more about the city, including some of the women who helped shape our great city.
Fantastic article. Well, still to come, from whiskey to wine and more, we're chatting about the things that only get better with age.
Oh, okay. That sounds good. Don't go away. Houston Life will be right back. Welcome back to Houston Life. Lauren Kelly is joining us now to weigh in on some of the trending topics and headlines in the news. Lauren, we always love hanging out.
Thanks. I love chatting headlines. Let's see what's going on.
This is a good one. I thought this one was really sweet. There's a man on a mission to break some world records. His name is David Rush. He is trying to set out to break Guinness World Records in the name of promoting STEM education.
Okay.
So that's science, technology, engineering, and math to students. And he holds 200 Guinness records right now, and he is set to do 52 records in 52 weeks. And now that's all left for him, just a handful to be verified by Guinness. He's already kind of done all of these different things. You're seeing that one.
So it's like one record a week.
Yeah, so this is crazy what you're looking at there. He said that was one of the hardest ones to balance the toilet paper. He had a surprise announcement in the third hour of today, 49 with 4 other records still pending to be verified. That's where he's at. And he said the hardest of them all was achieving the fastest 100-meter run while juggling blindfolded. The easiest was popping 10 balloons between 2 people in 15.25 seconds.
Oh my gosh.
I know, it's crazy, right? He's super talented. The video is just unbelievable, all these different things that he's done. But he said really, like, sort of the reason why he's doing this, obviously to promote STEM education, but he remembers as a child being rejected from a gifted and talented program as a young student, and that has never left him. And he feels like if he shows other people, other students, that he's persistent and never giving up. You know, he lived out his dream. He got accepted to MIT and pursuing a STEM education. He's an engineer. His wife's an engineer. So he just kind of wants to help.
like put your mind to something and you can actually go and complete it. Yeah. Oh, I love that.
Yeah. So
that's
49.
so many world records, though. Oh
it's crazy. Juggling, throwing grapes in his mouth.
Balancing toilet paper.
Yeah. The outtakes are great.
Well, who knew? Who knew? It is pretty cool he's doing that. Hey, so a lot of people are talking about inflation, right?
Of course.
The price of goods and services going through the roof, right? Have you heard about the babysitting inflation issue?
No.
It's jumped by 11% on average, outpacing inflation. Here's the thing. Did y'all ever babysit?
Oh, yeah, all the time. I was babysitting Courtney's kid.
Not surprising.
I know, I didn't.
Lauren, you babysat for how much per hour? Do you remember?
Oh my goodness, it was just, I was doing favors for parents, so maybe $25 for the whole night for like 5 hours or something like that.
Okay, that's pretty good.
Can I hire
have gotten like pizza? The parents maybe have bought pizza, and that was probably it.
Listen, that's a really good deal. My mom and I were just chatting, and she was saying that she was babysitting a newborn, these young toddlers. She would wash the dishes, and the woman she would babysit for down the street, she knew that if she left the dishes in the sink, my mom would wash them, and my mom was making like 20 cents an hour. Brace yourselves, though.
Okay.
In some cities, per child, people are paying $23 per hour.
Oh, I believe it.
Oh my
$23.
gosh.
So imagine you have two kids, $50 every hour, and then you're gone for a few nights. That's an expensive business trip or date night.
No, it is. I'm telling you.
What's the going rate here in Houston, Courtney?
Yeah, I'd say 18 to 20 for sure.
So that's normal. That's what you would be comfortable paying somebody that you trust.
I'm not comfortable with it, but you know, if you've got to leave your kids.
That's what it is, yeah.
We're kind of at a sweet spot, you know. You know, Connor's 14.
So he can almost be the babysitter.
In some circumstances. Some circumstances.
Well, the prices are going up, up, up.
I know. Okay, so we're on this kind of kid trend. You know, we always goof around here. I'm not a regular mom. I'm a cool mom. Of
course.
You guys have heard of the soccer mom and the helicopter mom or helicopter parent. How about the unicorn mom?
What's the unicorn mom?
Well, it's very interesting because in Urban Dictionary, the online home, basically slang words and phrases, right? That's what the Urban Dictionary is. And a unicorn mom is a mother who's not perfect, enjoys alcohol, and has a sense of humor and couldn't care less what you think.
Oh.
I did not write that definition, by the way.
But somehow your name is in the dictionary.
My photo.
You are a unicorn mom, for sure.
Is it pandemic related? Is it because people just care not as much as they used to?
I don't know, because then you have people who cared a little too much, maybe. I don't know. It's very interesting. I just think people now realize that, you know, life is too short.
Yes.
And you pick your battles like in any other situation, and you're a responsible parent and do all those things. But you know, in today's world, we got to let our kids fall and dust themselves up and get up and off and get up.
And
I
mom
mean, we
needs
can't
a break
do
too.
them.
Mom needs a little bit of a break too. I think that's kind of where this is coming in. Cut mom some slack.
Yeah,
right?
but also what kind of kids are we raising if we don't allow them to learn from their mistakes,
It's
right?
true. You don't want to coddle too much. You got to update your phrase then. I'm not a regular mom. I'm a unicorn mom. How about that? That's not confusing at all. So how about things that get better with age?
Okay.
We're all talking about birthdays coming up. We'll have more of that in just a moment. So there was a list of 11 things featured on littlethings.com. Things that get better with age.
Okay.
Any ideas? Hit me.
Wine.
Yeah, wine. That's all I was going to say.
Okay, there you go. Some help on your screen.
Oh,
Whiskey.
cheddar
cheese. Jeans. They do get better, right? Because they get more worn in.
Well, the ones that I can still fit into. Yeah.
Well, they come back in style. That's
Again, if that's the pair that I can fit into as I'm aging.
you keep them long enough, and they always come back in style. And the key to fitting in your jeans: don't ever wash them.
You're right, because
Very rare.
Shrink.
And do you remember
Very
this
rare.
trend of people putting their jeans in the freezer?
What did that do?
So
It's
instead
like
of
frozen.
washing them, you put them in the freezer, and the idea is it kills all of that bacteria. It was a trend. It was happening for a while.
What about your food? Ew! Did you ever do that?
Well, you keep it in your separate freezer for your jeans. Lauren.
Your jeans freezer.
Got it.
It's out back in the garage, where I keep my clothes in the freezer.
Next to the alcohol.
Totally normal.
I got it. All right, well, we want to hear from you guys. What's the best thing about getting older? We've already got some great comments coming in. Let's check in with Joanne first. She writes in, senior discounts, yeah!
Joanne, you go.
Yeah.
Listen, my mom wouldn't use her senior discount for the longest time.
Oh, why?
She didn't want people to know how old she was.
Come on, Luann Platter at Luby, sign me up. All right, Barbara writes in, finally enjoying life with my husband after working hard for so many years. Retirement is great.
That's really sweet.
That is wonderful. All right, Nan writes in, not giving a care what anyone thinks about you because only one person matters, and that is you.
You're a unicorn mom, Nan.
Yeah, absolutely. And Brandy says, fewer young and dumb moments.
Well, there you go.
Oh.
Oh, I still have those.
Yeah.
And I am certainly not young.
Well, you guys head over to the Houston Life Facebook page and join our conversations. We will share more of your comments a little bit later on.
You laugh because you know it's true. Listen, it's also a big day around here at Houston Life because it is Lauren's birthday eve.
Come on in, Joe. Come on in, Joe Sam.
Joe Sam, here he is.
Oh, my goodness, Joe!
Special delivery.
Oh, thank you so much. Thank you.
Happy birthday, Lauren.
Tomorrow is actually your birthday. Joe, I think you can stay. Come on in.
Back.
Yeah.
Don't walk away.
Birthday girl.
Yeah, it is tomorrow. It's the big
4-0. Welcome to the
I don't believe it.
gosh, I can't believe it either. My mom said she can't believe it either. She said, how do I have a 40-year-old? How am I 40?
I know. But listen, a big year for you. 40, getting married.
You know, if it took me 40 years to get here, that's all. You guys, the cake that I got this morning from our producers and our team right there, it was so much fun. This is the absolute best way to celebrate. Oh, there's at Disney. You guys, I will tell you, getting older.
who's that?
Happy birthday.
Sassy girl.
Getting older has just gotten better. Like you said, everybody says, oh, 30s are so great.
Your sissies.
40s are even better, and just, you know, every day you celebrate above is a day to celebrate, and you guys are just so awesome, and our viewers are always so wonderful with such the nice comments that they always write in, and it's just going to be a fun celebration all weekend long.
We
right?
love you, Lauren
We do.
Kelly, and you are such a critical part of our team. We can't imagine life without you.
Aw,
So
I love you guys.
thanks for
so
bringing
much.
us joy.
We have one more surprise for you.
Oh, gosh.
Take a look.
Oh, no.
Hey, I wanted to wish the prettiest girl I know a happy birthday. Lauren, I hope your day is going wonderful. I can't wait to help celebrate with you later on. I love you. Cheers.
He never does that.
Oh, should I get a tissue?
He never, ever does that. I know that he really hates, like, being on camera, so that was my fiance.
Who was that guy?
That was my fiance, Gabe.
Oh, finally able to say fiance.
That was so
Oh, we
nice.
need some tissue now.
I know. Happy birthday. Stay
Thank
sweet,
you.
friends.
Thank
We
you
love you so much.
I love you guys. Thank you
Absolutely.
so much. Thank
What a
you.
fun day.
I was not expecting that.
I wasn't either.
Squeeze your butt cheeks.
I know, because you're going to get me crying
all
now.
right.
I don't want to mess up my makeup.
It's a big year. It's a big year for so many reasons, Lauren.
Thank you,
Love
guys.
so much.
Love you.
Happy birthday, and have a great birthday
I will,
tomorrow.
thanks.
When we come back, if you've struggled with things like rent or groceries because of the pandemic, we'll share how a local organization is stepping up to help our community.
And later, we're catching up with the local chef representing Houston on the season of Top Chef. Hear what she has to say about filming Bravo's hit culinary show right here at home. That and more when Houston Life returns.
Welcome back. COVID-19 has unfortunately impacted many Houstonians, causing financial burdens, and for some, affecting their housing stability. Here with more on why Goodwill Connect for Housing was created and how it helps Houstonians in need free of charge, our Vice President of Fund Development and Community Relations, Barbie Parker, and Director of Community Mission Integration, Tanya Majed. Welcome, ladies. Welcome to you both. We've heard a lot about how Goodwill is so much more than just a place to donate and a place to purchase, but the things that Goodwill does in the communities now extends to housing. So let's talk about Goodwill Connect for Housing. This is a brand new program that started during the pandemic.
Absolutely. So we were fortunate to be funded by the Texas Department of Housing and Community Affairs to provide individuals and families impacted by COVID-19 with rental deposits and utility deposits, and an array of services to help them become stable in their home, in their housing. And so there's so many more things that goes along with that, and I'm excited to talk about it today.
And this can be everything from emergency housing to help with paying a deposit on a rental property to even groceries. So talk about how Houstonians out there can get in touch and get this help.
Absolutely. So as you mentioned, Derek, many folks were impacted by COVID-19. And, you know, oftentimes folks didn't get sick, but they were impacted because they lost their jobs. They saw an increase in their expenses, increased doctors' bills, the reduce in wages, and so, or they lost their jobs completely. And so we're so excited to be able to provide this assistance to the Houston community, because through this program, we're able to, if an individual or a family is in need of housing, or they're at risk of becoming homeless, we're able to provide that emergency assistance by placing them in a hotel for a period until we are able to connect them to housing. We're also able to support that housing deposit, as you mentioned, and utility assistance as well. We're able to put together a welcome package for when they move into that apartment so that they can get settled, and we offer grocery assistance as well. So we're really, really excited about that. But one of the other things that was not mentioned is for those individuals who need to go into training, they need to upskill, switch careers. We also have training funds available to support them to earn a credential or to help to remove those barriers that can help them to then get into that job that they're looking for.
That is such a big leg up for so many people who need help. And Barbie, you have mentioned what Tanya just touched on just now, this job training program. Barbie, you've been on the show many times talking about how maybe someone is rethinking their life path. They want to learn a new skill, or maybe they just need a second chance. That's where Goodwill's job training program comes in.
Exactly. And we serve and help every Houstonian, anybody that needs help. Like you said, Derek, people that lost their jobs and, you know, need a second chance, or people, veterans that served our amazing country coming back to civilian life. We'll give them the tools and the path they need to succeed as well. And, you know, I say this all the time, Derek, but when you shop and donate at our Goodwill Houston stores, you are helping to change lives through the power of work by helping us help these individuals get back on their feet.
Yeah, it's so true, and it's such a simple thing. When we're doing our spring cleaning, we can take a carload down to our closest Goodwill and drop it off, and then the good karma starts from there. Before I let you ladies go, let's talk about eligibility. So specifically for the Goodwill Connect for Housing program, if someone is out there watching this program right now, or maybe they know someone who could benefit from it, who's eligible and where do they begin the application process?
Thank you for asking. So to be eligible, we just need to show that you were impacted by COVID-19. There are income requirements, but for many people who have been impacted by COVID-19, they meet a lot of the requirements that we have. So the best way to connect with us is to visit our website at goodwillhouston.org/housing. You can also contact us at 713-623-1403, and a team member will contact you within 24 hours.
All right, very nice. Tanya Majed, Barbie Parker with Goodwill Houston, thank you so much for your time, and thanks for helping to strengthen our community.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you. See you soon, Derek.
Have a great day. And in the meantime, if you would like to learn more, you can visit goodwillhouston.org or call 713-692-6221. All right, Courtney, we're going to send it on over to you.
All right, Derek, thanks so much. Coming up, she's showcasing her identity through unique coffee blends. Meet the East End coffee roaster giving her best shot in a male-dominated field. And we're going to get a check of what's coming up for the news at 4, including something seafood lovers might want to pay attention to. Stay tuned. Houston Life is back in 2 minutes. Welcome back to Houston Live. Courtney and Derek back with you on this Friday Eve.
Yeah, time to get more of your comments from today's question of the day. We asked, what gets better with age? The best thing about getting older. Greta, I love your comment. Having the wisdom and self-confidence to simply no longer be available to toxic people and things.
Amen.
Preach.
Absolutely. Bonnie writes in, people thinking I'm still in my early 20s and having to show my license to prove clearly I am not. Well, go for it, girlfriend.
Yeah, that's
I like
flattering.
it.
Ignacia writes, midnight hits at 9 p.m.
Yeah.
You know, it's so true. Anytime someone invites us out, like on a Friday night or even on a weeknight, like, let's go have a drink. We're in bed by 8 or 9.
Listen, I love this story that you like to tell, but this guy...
Except for when we're not.
Except for when you're not on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Oh, wow, it's Monday again.
There are exceptions to every rule. We were down at Secret Garden downtown last night. John, the owner, rolled up and we had a drink.
A couple.
And you know who I ran into? Sabira, one of our anchors.
Oh, yes.
Coworker. Yeah.
Absolutely. She's real tall, right?
She is.
Yeah, love her.
Beautiful.
All right, well, let's check in with Keith, Christine, and Frank for a look at what's coming up at the news at 4 o'clock. Hi, guys.
Hi.
Hey, happy Thursday, Friday Junior, right?
Baby Friday,
Yes.
Friday Eve. Guys, what gets better with age?
Why are you looking at me?
Well,
Because you're the youngest.
Oh, that's right. You know, it is easier to get a reservation now that everybody's going out again.
Yeah.
You know, 5:30, 6 o'clock, we're good to eat.
Oh, I'm like 4:30. How early can you meet?
That's right.
You know, but then if you end up staying out late,
Yeah.
Derek, I know, like we're so guilty of this. Like, let's get together early because then we'll end early, and then
Never
we don't
happens.
actually end early.
No.
Well, it's early the next morning.
good point.
Yeah,
Good point.
yeah.
Yeah, I hit the big 5-0 a couple of years ago now, and I did not look forward to a birthday more than turning 50. I loved it, and I've loved this side of 50. Yeah, I just think being able to be yourself more than ever before. Like, you gotta take me for who I am, and that's, you know, I'm not gonna change too much now.
This
you know,
is what you get.
Yes.
When you know, when your kids are young, you can always leave a party. Go, oh, yeah, babysitter, gotta go.
True.
And then when you're older, you're like, you know what? Gotta take that pill. Gotta leave.
Left my pills at home.
There's that 20 years where you have no excuse to leave a party.
How about the dog?
You gotta stay.
I got to get home for the dog. That's a common excuse.
Nobody uses that one. If you
Some
do, you're
people
lying.
do.
I know. It's always something.
Okay.
I love it, man.
Life is rich. Enjoy it while it lasts.
Yeah,
That's
speaking of enjoying it, oh my
I mean,
gosh.
while it lasts. And Courtney was talking about the humidity, so I want to show you the temperatures today are warmer, 75, 77, 76, and you can see the humidity was 20% the last 3 days. Today, we're looking more at 38, 41, even 57 down in Lake Jackson. So we basically doubled the humidity. That's not terrible. It's just when you've had it 20% for 3 days, you notice when it doubles, that's for sure. The reason is this southeast wind, that high pressure is pulling that in. So a little fog overnight and some slight rain chances as we go into tomorrow. But I tell you, you see the little bit of green here and there. 10%. That goes to 20% as we move into Saturday and 20% again on Sunday. So don't cancel any plans, but it's going to be more humid and a little more damp, that's for sure. And it's also going to be warmer into the weekend, 80 and 82. The bigger front comes on Monday. We'll talk about that at 4 o'clock.
Okay, Frank, we'll talk to you then. Thank you. And here's a look at some of the stories we're covering at 4 o'clock this afternoon. We are following a developing story out of Galveston. That is where police have blocked off an area as part of a death investigation. We're told it involves the possible discovery of human remains. Our Joel Eisenbaum is there and will bring us an update at 4 o'clock.
Supply chain issues have already sent seafood prices soaring, but now your favorite seafood is about to get even more expensive. What is driving up the cost this time?
And more issues for the popular social media platform TikTok. The attorneys general for several states, they've launched an investigation into the company. The answers that they are hoping to find in this case. So details on that coming up at 4 o'clock.
Was that picture or video of Courtney dancing just now? I couldn't tell.
It wouldn't shock me.
That's yoga. That's yoga, Derek. Yoga.
Oh, she was working out.
Yeah.
That's right. All right, we'll see you at 4.
Very similar.
You got some good moves.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, you know, March is International Women's Month, the perfect time to recognize women occupying spaces in labor-intensive industries such as coffee roasting.
Yeah, this is very interesting. There's a very complex process to get the perfect flavor in your morning brew, but a young East End entrepreneur found the perfect blend.
My name is Marlene Mendoza. I am the owner and head roaster of Amanecer Co. So Amanecer is a small batch coffee roasting company that focuses on sourcing coffees from Central, South, and Mexico. Green sourcing to roasting to packaging and to designing all of the bottles. I do the entire operation as a one-woman show. The backstory to Amanecer is when I went to Honduras back in 2019, I was just like really fascinated with visiting these different countries and these origins and understanding how coffee works there. It's very similar to wine. There's different varietals, you know, different kinds of beans, you know, which would be like different kinds of grapes. I was just really passionate to like be able to extract as many flavors and, you know, the perfect profile out of each, you know, cup. I had a mentor tell me, hey, you should bottle the horchata cold brew. You know, it's good, just do it. And I was like, I'm nervous. But at that point, you know, it was the middle of the pandemic. You're like, what is there to lose? There's no what's tomorrow. It's just now. What is the present? And so I was like, sure, let's do it. I was just given a really good opportunity at a local grocery store, and they were, you know, hey, you should put your bottles inside our store. And then it blew up. It like expanded from there. Hoja Santa matcha, piloncillo chai, horchata cold brew. And that's the current flavor list, but throughout the seasons, I change it. People are very like, wow, I wouldn't have thought to put Hoja Santa and matcha together, you know, these Japanese matcha and like Mexican pepper leaf and putting it together and creating this thing. That's what Amanecer is. It's not necessarily one or the other, but it's a bridge that is of both cultures, of American culture, of Mexican culture, and anything else that goes in between that. I'm excited to see where this is going. I know that this is just the beginning, and so it's just really exciting to see that flourish.
She has cracked the code.
Yeah, talk about a boss babe. She's 28 years old.
28 years old and already has her life plan set up. So check this out. This is the piloncillo chai. Again, Amanecer, which I believe means dawn, like a new dawn is here. And Courtney, you were telling me that this is one of your favorites, the horchata cold brew?
The horchata cold brew is, I actually do a search on Instagram to find horchata cold brew Houston to figure out where I'm going to get my next one.
Well, now you know.
Now I know. I'm very excited. What do you think of yours?
Marlon, it's fantastic. And you know, I'm not a fan of sweet coffee drinks because I feel like they taste like dessert. This is not too sweet. It's packed with flavor.
This same. You still taste the coffee. You get a hint of the cinnamon. It's light. You know, sometimes cold brew can be kind of acidic. Not at all. This is
very nice.
Good.
And I needed a third cup, so thank you, Marlon.
Me too.
It's delicious.
Well, Marlon's products can be purchased online at Henderson and Kane or through one of the local stores that she distributes to. She does it all. She roasts the beans, does everything, even the logo, everything. Really incredible. For a complete list, head over to the Scene on Houston Life section of our website.
And it's amanecer.
Amanecer.
Amanecer, meaning new dawn.
Yes.
Very nice. Cheers.
Cheers. All right, let's check in with Joe Sam, who has a way a hug can help give back. Hi, Joe.
Hey, guys. I'll share with you the mission behind the nonprofit Emma's Hugs and how you can help support their cause in a tasty way. Welcome back to Houston Life. Emma's Hugs is a nonprofit that started in 2009 to help patients at Texas Medical Center with parking. Well, I spoke with the couple that started the organization to spread a simple message in hopes of making a powerful impact. Let's learn a little bit more about the organization, your mission, your goals, and your objectives.
Emma's Hugs is based off the premise of giving something in the spirit that a child gives a hug. And it's without being asked for, and there's no prerequisites or nothing required to do it.
You started the organization based off of your daughter, Emma. Let's learn a little bit more about Emma.
Emma was our third of our 4 children. She unfortunately had a very rare degenerative disease, and we lost her just before she turned 4 years old. When Emma was about 18 months old, she was learning to walk and starting to talk a little bit. When I would come home from work, she could even give me a hug. But he plateaued there, and it went down from there. Prior to Emma being diagnosed, we'd spent a lot of time in the Texas Medical Center, specifically MD Anderson, where my dad was a long-term patient a couple of times. And during one of those visits, when I was leaving the hospital, someone stopped me at the parking garage, and they took my parking ticket from me and said, "Hey, I've got you covered today." And, you know, it was a $12 gift, random act of kindness, I guess we call that. And I just remember how it made an impact on me that day, and it changed my outlook. And so later on, when Emma was diagnosed, we just received an incredible outpouring of love and support from our church and our community. And we knew that we wanted to keep that going, and we wanted to continue that spirit. And so we formed Emma's Hugs in honor of Emma, and we still do that today.
So I think it's really important that out of something, such a tragic situation, that could be born something so wonderful and amazing and positive. So I really appreciate you guys putting this together and putting this on. Chrissy, can you tell us a little bit more about how do you feel about working for this organization?
It's super rewarding when we see the recipients' faces. It just makes your day, and it makes you feel like you're doing, just a little something for that person that day.
Well, thank you both for spending some time with me today and sharing more information about Emma's Hug and the amazing work that you guys do here in the community.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Joe.
And we would like to wish Emma a happy heavenly birthday. She would have turned sweet 16 this week on March 1st. Emma's annual Bayou Bash Gumbo drive-thru will happen this Saturday at the Born Whiskey Bar. For more information, I'll have a link on our website, HoustonLife.tv. So far, you guys, they've already raised $6,000, and the number just continues to grow and grow before the bash even took place.
Wow.
That is really incredible. And talk about, turning pain and the loss into something really powerful and letting her memory live on. This is one way to do it. Really incredible. And wow, she would have been 16.
Yeah.
Incredible.
Incredible. And I love the fact that they're going to be doing gumbo for this here too. Easy way to make some money.
It's
Drive
perfect
through.
timing. And such strong parents too, because I know anytime these nonprofits sort of grow out of the loss of a child, I mean, for these parents, it's still a constant reminder that they did lose their child. So what a strong pair they are, and it really is a beautiful way to keep her memory alive.
Absolutely. I'm with you on that.
Okay, very nice, Joe. Thank you for that. Still ahead on Houston Life, get ready. She is the local chef competing for the chance to win the title of Top Chef. Evelyn Garcia, she is live in studio. She'll be dishing on the brand new season of Bravo's hit show. In case you hadn't heard, it's shot right here in Houston.
That is right. We can't wait to chat with you after the break, Evelyn. Don't go anywhere. Houston Life is coming right back.
Chef is back. 15 of the country's most talented chefs have traveled to Houston to compete in one of the most diverse cities in the nation.
Hot stop! It's a hot kitchen in here.
Well, that was a little taste of season 19 of Bravo's Emmy Award-winning show Top Chef. And this season, H-Town serves as the perfect setting for an unforgettable culinary showdown.
One of the contestants who will be on home turf, she's Houston native Evelyn Garcia, who joins us to dish as much as she can about the new season. It's so great to see you, Evelyn.
Thank you so much for having me. I'm definitely very excited to be here, and it's premiere night.
It's premiere night, and what's crazy is we were kind of watching you watch that clip, and you're doing this.
I was like, oof.
I mean, it's like the blood pressure is already rising. It took you right back to those moments.
Yeah, it's like PTSD of some sort.
No, you are not new to being in the kitchen. Yeah. What was this experience like when you have the cameras and the lights and the pressure of a televised competition? Were you nervous the whole time, or were you able to sort of set that all aside?
Oh, absolutely. I feel like to a certain extent I had to just ignore that there was just lights and cameras all around me at all times, but it was definitely just an extra layer of just being nervous. Like, okay, I know how to cook, but like now you have this pressure, you have the time, you have all these restrictions. So it was definitely a lot more added pressure. But thankfully I was just like, okay, I know how to cook, right? Like, I'm here for a reason. And that's what just kept me grounded the whole time. But it was very, very nerve-wracking and just a crazy experience.
And it's so cool that this is happening, of course, in your backyard. You're the only Houston chef represented in season 19. Let's talk a little bit about your homegrown roots. You went to Cypress Ridge High School, class of '07. What was it? I mean, you know, when you look back, did you always want to be a chef?
I did always want to be a chef. I feel like I was very lucky in the sense that I knew at a very young age that I wanted to pursue a career in cooking. And I feel like I was just surrounded by it. My parents, on my dad's side, my grandparents were cheesemakers, and on my mom's side, baker and a cook as well. So it was just always surrounded by it. I was just the first one in my family to really be like, okay, I want to go to school, I want to make it a career and take that step towards that.
And Evelyn, your parents owned a Mexican grill restaurant that you worked in.
Yeah.
You decided to pursue this as a career. You graduated from the very prestigious Culinary Institute of America. These are your parents right now, beautiful people. They could be your siblings. And then you sort of cooked your way through New York City. Talk about the time there and how it influenced your skill set.
Yeah, I mean, New York is an amazing city. It's very fast-paced. You got to get with it real quick. It'll spit you right out.
Yeah, and a great food city.
Yeah, and it is. I mean, amazing food as well. But for me, you know, going to culinary school out in New York and then taking time to really learn and absorb as much as I could in New York was definitely an objective. I always wanted to come back home. I was like, whatever I open or I start or I create, I want to open it back in Houston. But I wanted to take the opportunity, since I was already there, to learn as much as I could. That turned into 10 years.
Wow.
Which is so great about New York. You just get one opportunity after the other. And it just kept me that long, and I was just like, okay, I think I'm done with the city. I absolutely love it. It has a very special part in my heart, but I was just like, I'm ready to go home and really just dive into starting my own business.
And you did that. You returned to Houston. You opened Kin HTX, right? Southeast Asian-inspired concept. Where you're a chef and co-owner. You've done pop-ups. I mean, you've pretty much done it all. What a fun fact, and I want people to understand this too, is in 2014, Top Chef approached you then when you were in New York City.
Yeah, so I had competed on Chopped on Food Network.
Yeah.
And they, you know, because I guess, you know, everybody knows everybody, they reached out and I was just like, I am a child. I don't know what I'm doing. I was like, I'm just getting my feet wet, and I felt like, you know, for me, Chopped was just like, okay, you're headed in the right direction. Like, it was a pat on the back in a way. It was just like, okay, I made the right decision. I'm, you know, I am where I need to be, but Top Chef is just like
next level.
Next level. It's a big commitment, and it's a lot of skill. Like, there's just so much more than just just cooking. There's a lot more than just cooking.
Oh, yeah. Well, interesting how life works out, because from 2014, you sang no to Top Chef, to 2022, and now it's airing in Houston. When you signed on to the show, you actually had no idea that this was going to be Top Chef Houston.
I absolutely not. I was just like, okay, when I first got the call that I was going to be part of it, I was like, okay, all right, we're doing this, you know. I've signed on. I'm taking the time and doing this for myself. And maybe like a week before we flew out, I find out that we're in Houston, and I was just like, holy crap, in you know, lack of a better word. I was just so nervous. I mean, it was just like, oh, well, one, am I the only one?
Right.
Two, now I'm home.
Competing on home turf.
On home turf. So everybody's looking at you like there's some sort of advantage, but it's still a competition.
Right, and let's be honest, you're not going home at night during the,
absolutely not.
You know what I mean? You're sequestered, you're in with your people. Let's talk about tonight's episode. I know we can't say a whole lot, but tonight's episode we have Chef Dawn Burrell. She makes an appearance, which I'm sure it was lovely to see her too.
It was. I'm pretty sure when I come in through the doors, I was just like, Dawn, oh God, there's someone I know.
Yeah, and of course she was the prior season's finalist, so you know they had top 3 there, so it's wonderful to see.
She did amazing.
She really did.
Do you think that because you are Houstonian, Evelyn, that you had some sort of, not advantage, but I mean, you know the food scene here,
yeah,
right?
It felt comforting that I do know the food scene. You know, I'm just like, you know, they're gonna make me barbecue at some point.
Yeah.
They're gonna throw some Tex-Mex at me at some point. So it was just like, I had somewhat of an idea because you know, this is my scene. This is what I eat. This is what I go out and enjoy as well. So I had somewhat of an idea, just didn't know in what form or way. I mean, at the end of the day, it is a competition, so they like to move things around.
They do. They like to make you run and sweat. And it's also great, too, to see other local chefs here in the episodes as well.
Which was nice to just, like, come out and I'm like, hi.
A little soft wave.
Yeah.
Well, it's super cool. Evelyn Garcia, we are so proud of you.
Thank you.
It was fun for us to see a little bit of the behind the scenes. We can't wait to watch it on television. And tonight, I know you've got butterflies. You're going to be great.
Thank you, thank you. Yeah, tonight's about watching it, and then tomorrow we're partying. Tomorrow we're throwing the whole party. We're actually doing an event at Stomping Grounds in the Heights, or Greater Heights, and from 6 to 10 tomorrow, and that's when we're gonna have live music, mariachi. I'm gonna be cooking. Sasha's gonna be there cooking.
Oh,
so we're throwing the house out the window tomorrow. Today is just like trying to absorb it all in.
Right, you got to sit and watch it. You haven't seen anything.
I have not.
Enjoy every moment.
you.
And give your parents a hug from us.
Thank you.
Great
Thank
to
you
see
so
you,
much.
and congrats. As a reminder, Top Chef Season 19 premieres tonight at 7 p.m. on Bravo, and brand new episodes will be available every single week on Thursdays. And if you'd like more information, you can visit the Scene on Houston Life section of our website.
After the break, a look at what's coming up on tomorrow's show, including stars from the hit Prime Video series Reacher.
And as we head to break, let's check in with Kevin Frazier for a look at what's coming up on Entertainment Tonight. Hey, Kevin.
Courtney and Derek tonight on E.T. Maxim Chmerkovskiy's emotional reunion with his wife, Peta, only we're at the airport for his return home from war-torn Ukraine. You don't want to miss it. That's tonight at 6:30 right here on KPRC2. But sit tight, because Houston Life, it'll be right back.
Tomorrow on Houston Life, we're chatting with Alan Richson and Lee Child from the new Prime Video series Reacher. The hit series is based on author Lee Child's first Jack Reacher novel titled Killing Floor.
And backed by popular demand, the Sole Purpose musical is making its first stop in Houston. We are catching up with some of the performers before the show. Very nice.
Well, let's get some more of your responses from our question of the day on our Facebook page. Earlier, we asked what's the best thing about getting older. Let's check in with Donna saying living so many lessons learned.
Very nice. And Mick writes in, cake for breakfast is totally acceptable. You know, I agree, Mick. I think desserts always taste better on an empty stomach.
Or full, it doesn't matter. Mick changed his profile picture, too.
He did, yeah.
Edward writes in, spending it with my wife, my high school sweetheart, and enjoying our children and 7 grandchildren.
Oh,
congrats.
Very nice. And Cynthia writes in, enjoying life at a slower pace, most of all being retired, no stress. Only thing I have to think about is what is for dinner and how much wine I have on hand.
It's perfect.
It's good. We like to stock up and just sort of keep it hidden away in the basement. Also known as the first floor here in Houston.
We don't have basements here, honey.
I grew up with a basement,
I
so
did too.
I still refer to the first floor as the basement. Anyway, if you stock up, then you don't have to make all the rent.
How many floors do you have?
Sorry. Sometimes I get very confused.
Can we get more on the rocks coffee for him? He's going to need it.
I've already had 3 cups for today. Hey, listen, so Top Chef tonight, again, I feel like we're broken records here, but the season looks so good, and I feel like Houston has so many opportunities to shine on the national stage. This is just another example of that. The city looks great, and it tastes great as well on this season.
It does. There's so many local spots that you're going to say, oh my gosh, I know where that is. It's so great. We were kind of doing that in the premiere video. Fantastic. So good luck to Chef Evelyn. We're so excited. Can't wait to see the premiere tonight. And I think I wore the wrong contacts today. I'm just letting y'all know.
Why? What happened?
I think I have 2 different vision, 2 different prescriptions. And I think I put both left eyes in the right and the left.
You know what? Sometimes bad contact lenses happen to good people. You're still wearing those dry contact lenses?
I don't have dry eye anymore. I wear my eyebrow. But I put the wrong contact lens in this eye. I could totally tell. Okay. Yeah, I'm having a problem.
All right. Well, we're going to try to sort out whatever's going on in Courtney's eyes. Unfortunately, that does it for us here on Houston Life. Keith and Christine, we're going to send it over to you.
I'm laughing because that's me daily, Courtney. Yeah. With my contacts, I'm like, oh man, it's like kind of, what's going on?
Yeah.
You don't have to live this way.
I know. We choose to.
We need an update to the fix, though, on social media. Because we want to see how this turns out.
We might be on help at this point.
A 10-minute surgery is all you need. Fix it for good.
I like this story better.
Okay. Yeah, this is better.
Have a good one, guys.
All right,
see ya.
They're still there, right?
They are.
Guys, can you help me fight? Here, hold my hands. Please. Hold my hands. Now step down.
There we go. Yep.
Be really, okay.
Thank you.
Gentle.
Watch out for those steps.
Okay.
Oh, not that way.
Oh, my goodness.
You too.